Hello, people of the world. I am Metwaly, as you can read it. I consider myself to be one of the 12 wisdom keepers. Every one of these 12 wisdom keepers has the opportunity and obligation to stand for a realm, for a special kind of vibration. I cannot tell you what the other 12 people are about, for what realms they stand. I can only tell you for what realm I stand. I stand for the realm of the dragons. It is the dragon energy that I am standing for. I was not initiated by human beings. I was somehow initiated by life itself to become a shaman. It took very long time for me to figure this out, that I am at first place a shaman and in the second place also a wisdom keeper, because I only made my experience in my lifetime. So I want to share with you, dear people, some of the experiences I have gone through, and I hope you will be able to benefit from it, as is the dragon realm. So in other words, dragons are real, they are real beings, and they are very much connected with this reality we all find ourselves in. I want to speak out publicly because there are a few things that may help other people if to be said. The dragons, basically, the dragon energy, I would prefer to say, basically is a very strong vibration. It's a very it's pretty it's also a piece of the pie, if you wish. It's also a part of the whole. So also the dragon beings are a part of your reality, if you like it or not. Yes, the dragons generally have shared a lot of time with the humans in former days, just like a long time ago, and there used to be a very very friendly relationship between dragons and humans, up to the point where humans decided that they don't want to share the company of the dragons. In specific, it means just like, okay, there were a few people who tried to force the dragon powers to do certain things that were made up of the ego mind consciousness system, and exact at this point of time the dragons pretty much decided to just leave the third dimension, to be not in the third dimension, which is also important to say that dragons avoid being in the third dimension because of the relationship of the humans and the dragons. So I've come across several dragon beings during my meditation works and through different meanings in life, and yes, I had to find out that dragons are not basically evil. They are not about to eat humans all day and feed from their energy. There are certain stories which are very complex in the means of there's this whole alien thing, and there's this whole draconian thing, and the Greys, and a lot of species that somehow are related to dragon or snake consciousness, but we have to be very clear about this, because it's not that if one snake bites you that all snakes are evil. It's just like not only that one side of the story, and there are certain interests to keep it that way. So the basic message I want to share with you as a wisdom keeper and as a dragon shaman is to share with you my experiences with the dragon energy, and what it originally is. It is not like a very huge being that loves to feed from you. You know, it's not. It's like very different. Very different. As far as I have learned through my life, it was the dragon energies in the first place that build the reality we're in. So it's not fair to say that they are just like people-eating monsters, something like this. That's only one little aspect. The quite bigger aspect, as I have perceived it, is that in the very core of the dragon beings, it is love and creativity that is their innermost power. That is what drives them. So in that terms, I would say that the dragon beings are more of the creative energy, and this is how life at the first place took its forms, because no being wanted to do that job to create density, for instance. So as far as I have learned, the third dimension with its very solid appearance is generally made by the love of the dragons. So far as I understood, it was like the dragons are like the stuff all things are made of. So it's maybe not too wise to cut off from this energy, because it's very alive, and it's not basically negative. As always in life, everything and everything that exists has more than one aspect. You know, if you look at things, it's not like okay, you have only one aspect. You have always some more bright things, some more negative things, but now at this point of time, I very strong feel that we all as humans have to balance ourselves, and in order to do that, we have to be in peace with all that, with all our aspects. Be it snake-like aspects, be it dragon-like aspects, be it maybe plant-like aspects. As far as I have learned is, if you really want to rise up in your vibration, if you want to escape from this trap as you see it, but actually it's not trap, but if you really want to achieve a higher frequency, you will have to be in peace with all of your aspects and not only one aspect that you apparently like. So the dragon aspects are also part of this whole play we are all playing right here as humans. So it is basically the creativity that dragons are functioning on. So as far as I have conceived, there's a possibility when you get very quiet, you close your eyes and you search this place in your heart. It's just like stop being in your brain, just go down. Okay, you feel the shoulders and everything, and there it is. Okay, there is the heart center. And inside your heart there's a very specific center you can go with your consciousness. Usually we are just like behind the eyes, between the ears, something like this. This is how we mostly perceive ourselves. but we can move that consciousness into our heart. And what I found there was something like a gateway, and in my experiences, like everyone has this gateway. So in my specific case, as a wisdom keeper of the dragons, if you wish, I found at my personal door, and I believe that everyone has this door, his own secret place where you can go to, where no one else can go to. It's like everyone has that, in my appearance. So in my experience, I went at that place and walked through the door, and walking through that door with my consciousness, not really with my body, that's would be hard to do. There I entered the dragon realm, and there I saw these dragon beings, which consist of perceiving and expressing. So basically they're as beings, they're always changing, and this is how they work, if you wish. So if a dragon changes himself, he expresses at the same time, and with that changing and expression, he expresses what he wanted to say, which is always something different, because that's the very core of creativity, to try out new things you never have tried before. And this is how I understood that the dragons emerged themselves from the void, because that is their real home. This is just like this very very dark space, but they are expressing very colorful and very bright. So this is basically the communication in the dragon realm, and we have these resemblances because the dragons know the trick how to exist out of non-existence. Therefore they know how to go from one kind of existence to the next kind of existence. And I would suggest, if you want to rise in any way, to also embrace your dragon aspects, and not only the aspects you perceive to be the best, because if you look at things, you always will have to check it out with yourself. You know, you will be always thrown back at that point where you just have to consider things from the point of view that you just have to check out if it's resonating with you within your heart, within your most inner being. So if you listen to that dragon message, I would love you to consider it, just to consider it. You don't have to do anything, you know. And if it's resonating with you, what I'm telling you, so this would make me very happy and proud to have made a good job on the dragons somehow, you know. Yeah, and to connect with the dragon energy, you just need to do nothing. It's very complicated, I know, we love to do things, and it's all and every second we have to do things, but if you lie on the ground and do nothing and think nothing, you will feel that the dragon energy is just like very slow, very rolling, but very real. You know, it's not like you're gonna have flashes and jump up and everything like this. It's going to come like waves. So this is how I experience the dragon energy. And yeah, it's nothing bad, it's only energy, you know. And yeah, this is basically a technique how to connect with the dragons. Just to be still. Don't think anything. And be in your heart. Yeah, that's then the basic move. Because your heart connects you to everything. So I thank you for listening to this message, and I hope you can benefit from it. Thank you.